Hey guys, good evening. This is Steve's Home Cooking. So I'm going to make a upside down cheesecake. I've made this before on the channel and it was a real quick video. Wasn't really a good video. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make one that I'm gonna take you through the entire step. So I've got most of the ingredients here. I've got apples that will be the base. Then I've got eggs, sour cream, a couple of whipped cream cheeses, some seasonings. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is lay a layer of apples in the pan. I'm going to actually spray the pan with a little bit of Pam. A second to find it. All right, so let's cut up these apples. I think we're going to need about 1.5 of these. Man, I thought I just sharpened this knife. I know, that's not a good place for it. I'll throw it away. As they say on Ratatouille, clean up after yourself. Makes things so much easier. Actually, I think I'm going to probably need all this. So how's everybody's day going? You guys enjoying the cooler weather here in California or where you live? I know we've been getting some strange weather. We've been running rain for the last 3 or 4 days. We actually got a break today, which is Wednesday. And we're supposed to be getting more tomorrow and Friday, but we'll see. Doesn't appear to be many clouds out there. So hopefully it gives us another dry day before it gets wet again. Give the ground time to absorb the water. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm okay on this. So, I started cooking when I was about 12. I'm 66 now, and then I kind of got away from it. And then I was married once before, and my first wife got extremely ill. So it was either her and I did some cooking, or we ate all the time, which we couldn't afford because she wasn't working. She was getting some disability, but that was kind of enough just to cover what we needed. So I started cooking again, and then after she passed away, I went from having 2 incomes to 1 income, and so I ended up starting to try to cook again. And then I remarried and had 2 wonderful kids. Well, one of my kids has a severe peanut allergy, so eating out was definitely not a good option, because the amount of things that are cross-contaminated are quite large. All right. So now we've got the layer of apples. let's get the rest of the stuff up here. I like using the already soft, the whipped cream cheese for it. It just makes it easier to mix and get ready. I've used the sticks also in the past, and it's okay. You know, it doesn't taste any different, but it's just a little harder to work with. So I've just tried to use the softened one already. So I have a really tiny kitchen. So that's why you're seeing me kind of cooking on the stove here, because my kitchen is like really, really tiny. You put more than one person in here. And, oh man, no tab on this one. Oh, there it is. So I kind of did this recipe kind of by accident. I was doing something else and was going to make a cheesecake, and I thought, hey, why not just make it an upside down cheesecake? And everybody seems to have really liked it. Okay, so there's the cream cheese. Now I'm going to put sour cream. I'm definitely going to have probably some of this left over. I'm going to add 2 eggs. Then I'm going to add some vanilla, some cinnamon, and maybe a little bit much cinnamon, and a little bit of salt. And you don't, the salt and all that, you don't have to put in. That's just a personal preference. All right. Now let's put this on the bowl, on the item here. And maybe I won't have any left over. Somebody was getting something out of the refrigerator there. So what's your favorite type of cheesecake? Come in the comments. Let us know what your favorite type of cheesecake is. Do you like regular cheesecake? Do you like the cheesecakes that are specialty, like during the holidays, like Thanksgiving and Christmas? Or do you have, a particular one? You don't like it at all? You prefer something entirely different? Let us know, because we're curious. Maybe we'll make some of the other ones. Did a package of graham crackers and then a cup, about a cup and a half of brown sugar. Now, all this has been done by hand. I used no machines, just to show you that just because you don't have hundreds and hundreds of dollars in machines, you can still do this by hand. other than a couple of mixing bowls, and that's it. A couple of little, small containers, which most everybody has. So this isn't really well done, but it's okay because it gives you some crunch whenever you do your cheesecake. So now I'll put this over the top. Yeah, I didn't break it up quite as much as I thought I did. But I just put this in a bag with the brown sugar and the graham crackers, and then just used a one of those hammers that you use for flattening chicken. Used one of those to break up the graham crackers. Now, two things that you can do. I'm not going to for this time because this is going to a work event. But sometimes what you can do too, if you want a little flavor and you're doing this for like a home function or a holiday, you can take just a couple tablespoons of whiskey or bourbon, even maybe some brandy, and sprinkle it over the top of the graham crackers. Give it just a little bit of flavor. I mean, the alcohol does evaporate out, so you have just the flavor. So that's another thing that you can try. Okay, so now that we've got this done, I'm gonna get it in the oven, put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. We'll be back when it's done. Thanks. All right, guys. So my cheesecake has come out. It looks amazing. So letting it cool right now, but we'll get some pictures of it tomorrow whenever it gets cut. As I've always said, it's better to eat at home than it is to eat out.